Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a Gel X full set on my gorgeous client. You'll see me kind of go right into the video. I didn't film the prep work. I'll get that in another video. I'm going in with my Extend Gel, and I like to use Cusio Builder Gel with calcium is the specific one. It's in this really cool green bottle. It's round, I really like the bottle. But no, the product is amazing. It's my go-to for Gel X. I've tried some other things, but this has been my favorite so far. While I go and prep the tip, I like to kind of leave my Gel X lamp on, kind of cure that base coat a little more. And I am using the A-Press short round tips for her shape and length. And here I'm just applying pressure, not too much. It really, you don't have to apply too much. And I just want that to cure. I don't want any air pockets or bubbles. And then you'll see me go in with the other finger. Sorry, I didn't realize I was out of frame for the gel on the tips. I didn't get to film where I put the gel on the tips. I didn't realize I was out of frame. I'll make sure to get that in another video. But you can kind of tell when I do press the tip down. I start at her cuticle and I kind of just let the gel run down, and right when I hit the end of her nail bed is where I kind of want to stop the pressure, and I want that to cure there. I don't want to bring it out too much. I don't want to not bring it out enough. That's very important. Here you could really see how I kind of did that, and then immediately I kind of go at the top. I hold it with my thumb while I try to cure one area, and then I try to move my finger and cure the other area slowly. My lamp definitely needs to charge. I saw me click that on button 10 times. Now here I am going in with my T4M bit. I believe this is 4-in-1 bit. I don't know if it's a 4-in-1 or 5-in-1 that they do, but these are my favorite bits. It's a carbide bit, titanium bit. It's a titanium bit. I feel like it's really lasted compared to some other carbide bits I've had. So they're my go-to brand for bits, for these kind of bits. And I am just going around her cuticle area very gently, but I do want to make sure to clean that all up. This is how I ensure no lifts, which is my #1 priority when it comes to nails. I want them to last. I don't want lifts. I don't want cracks. Now, it does happen from time to time, but if I can help it, I want retention. You see me kind of going in again in an area. That's just where I found an area where there's some overlapped gel. I need to get in there. I need to make sure it's not going to lift. And here I'm going in with my 80s file. These are my favorite files. I really don't use any other ones. I feel like they last the best. And I'm going through and shaping. Although Gel X tips are pre-shaped, I still like to go in and rough that and refine that shape up a little more. I like to go in and refine that shape up a little more. And my clients like more almond. I feel like this is a very round shape, so I kind of like to taper that in just a little bit. Same thing with her thumbie. We're gonna refine that shape a little more, make it a little more almond. After shaping, I'm going in with my buffer. I like to go over the entire nail just to smooth everything out, especially around the cuticle area. I want it to be really flush to her nails, so I kind of like to buff that out. And then the bottom of her nail as well is where I like to get it really good, just because Gel-X is sharp, so I kind of like to dull the bottom out without messing my shape up. Now I'm going to dust all this mess off my desk and off her nails and go through and clean her up with a brush and just alcohol. This is going to dehydrate the nail bed so it's ready for any polish or nail art we're getting ready to do on it. I don't like when things chip, so I like everything clean, dehydrated, no dust. And here I'm going in with BB Pure 179 for my gel base. This is part of their Go Nude collection. I highly recommend. Making sure to make that initial base coat pretty thin. This is just our slip layer, so just kind of make it thin, remember that. And then with the second coat, it's okay to go a little thicker, but remember it is gel polish, and make sure to keep it thin. Look how pretty that color is. And I find sometimes when I like colors that aren't too opaque and I want it to cover Gel-X, it doesn't. Like I can see her nail bed and her tip through it, and not everybody likes that. So that's why I like this collection so much. It covers it really well. Now I am only filming one hand in this video. I'm sure you guys can imagine what happens on the next hand. And here I am going in with my liner brush with white. I'm using Not Polish OG White. This is a eye gel brush. I've had it forever, and I'm not gonna lie, after using it, I forgot how thick and nice the quality is. So I might start using her again. It made filling in my French much easier. I've been using a thinner brush just out of habit. So yes, here I'm going in and making her French nice and even and crisp and filling it in with the white. And again, you'll see me kind of make sure I'm thinning out that polish. I don't want to cure anything too thick. See, when I do a French, I kind of start with the sidewalls, meet in the middle, and then I worry about refining that evenness in the middle. Because I can fill in a little white here, a little white there to kind of make sure it's even. Be patient with yourself with French. You'll get there. And then for her other two fingers, we are going to draw some pretty little flowers in the white. And this brush is really cool. So the one side is a long brush and then the other side is this little smaller brush. And that's what I'm using to make these flowers. Kind of going to press it in. It's going to create the shape for me for the most part. I will just have to kind of drag in some details, thicken up some parts, but it's a really easy, really classy design, I feel. When I do the flower, if you notice, I kind of like to pick up a little bit more product on the tip of my brush. This is what I mean by it kind of creates itself. It's creating that wider part of the petal as soon as I set the brush down. And I can kind of just drag out some product to make the tip of the petal. And it gives us a flower. And I'll fix some little details to really see that one was a little skinny. Make her a little thick. There we go. See? Gorgeous. Here I'm drawing the other flower on her nail. I had her go in and cure. I didn't want to mess it up. So now we're drawing the second flower. Same technique. Don't overthink it when it comes to nail art. Sometimes you gotta stop. Step away and look at it from a distance. Because it starts to look at like nothing when you're staring at it for too long. And then here is one of those moments where I tried to work with my mistake, but I didn't like it. It still was ugly. And you'll still see me here going with a small brush, trying to kind of thin out that petal, just the one. And I messed it all up. So here we clean it up completely. I laugh at myself because I was still trying to save the one flower. And that's why, on the other hand, I cured the one flower, then did the other one. It's very easy to mess up, even a simple design. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes my nails mess me up. I'll do a design and my own nail touches it, and I'm like, well, that was well deserved. Once that's done curing, I'm going in with my Koopa top coat. This is their No Wipe Gloss top coat. It's my favorite right now. So if I find something I like more, I'll let you guys know. Let me know what you guys like though. I really like to try different top coats. That's been my favorite thing to experiment with and buy different ones almost every time I need to buy one and see what's lasting the best. So far, this is my top contender. So let me know what you guys think though. I'm super down to try new stuff or just to have a discussion about it. Here, I'm just going in with my file ever so lightly and just cleaning up her edges. Sometimes a top coat can mess up my shape, so I'm just cleaning that up. And here we go. We're going to oil her up. Rub that in a little bit. And then I want to show you guys. Look how cute.